Hi, welcome to my new channel. This will be my first video for Calculus HQ. In this channel, I will be speaking mostly about AP Calculus, AB as well as BC. And today, I will be speaking more about prerequisite of this calculus. So, prerequisite of this calculus is very large. We have functions, trigonometric, we have modulus functions, a lot of things required for before doing calculus. So today I will be speaking some concept of functions and its trigonometry. Now let's take some small algebra. As everyone knows, a plus b whole square is what? A square plus twice ab plus b square. Similarly, we know a plus b raised to cube is equals to a cube plus thrice a square b plus thrice a b square plus b cube. Okay. Similarly, so if I ask you to find what is a plus b raised to 5, how to find this? So we have one triangle type we call Pascal triangles. Okay, you have to know. Pascal triangles gives the coefficients. What are the coefficients? These are called coefficients. What is a cube? A cube coefficient is what? We will consider 1 is over here, and a square b's coefficient is what? 3. A b square coefficient is what? 3. So b cube coefficient is what? 1. Okay. So a plus b whole cube coefficient is 1, 3, 3, 1. We can consider like this. Similarly, a plus b the whole square is, the coefficient is what? Is 1, 2 and 1. Let's generalize. What is a plus b raised to 5? What is a plus b raised to 6? How to find this? We have Pascal triangle. It's like this triangle type. Here if I have 1, write 1. Here 1, 2, 1, 1. Add these two. 1 plus 2 is what? 3. And this plus this is become 3. And extreme left and right you write 1. Here 1. Okay. Similarly 1. You add these two right over here. That is 4. You add these two, this is 6. You add these two, here 4. And then extreme left and right, you have to write 1, 1. Okay. Similarly, 1. You add these two, you will get, you write here 5. Here, this is what? 10. This is 10. And this is 5, 1. You add these two, you are getting this. Okay. So, this is called what? Pascal triangle. Pascal's triangle. Okay. Now Pascal triangles gives the coefficients of a b raised to any n. For example, what is this? This is what? This is a plus b raised to square coefficient. Is what? 1, 2, 1. Here 1, 2, 1. Similarly, this is what? A plus b raised to cubes coefficients. Here 1, 3, 3, 1. Here 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay. Now, what about this? What about this? Let's see. Here, if I have a plus b raised to square, if I want to express this, I want to expand this. Now, coefficient is given, you copy from this Pascal triangle coefficients with plus sign. Since if it is plus, then write all plus here. 1 plus 2 plus 1. What about the indices of a? Okay, here you give highest power of a. Here highest power of a is what? 2. And then b, if you have given highest power of a, then b should be 0, because it's in every term 2 plus 0 is what? 2. Okay, it's in every term you cannot have greater than the power of you have over here. Okay. Similarly, a here, a is 2, you reduce 1, 1. Okay, 2 minus 1 is 1, you increase 1. And similarly, a 2 1 0, here b 0 1 2. Over here, you look at over here. Okay, a keep on give highest power and keep on decreasing. And what about b? B starting from 0 and then keep on increasing till you get the higher power of what you have 2. Okay. Now if you expand this, you will get a square. Anything raised to 0 is what? 1. Okay. So this become a square plus twice ab plus b square. What about, let's see, a plus b raised to cube. Let's take coefficients from here. Here 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. 1, 3, 3, 1. And let's give a highest power. Okay, here let's write AB. A give highest power 3, and if I give A 3, then B should be what? 0, and then decrease A 3, 2, 1, 0, and then B 0, 1, 2, 3, and this same as A cube plus thrice A square B plus thrice AB square plus B cube. It's very easy. Now let's see what is A plus B raised to 4. The coefficient will be over here. Okay, this is what? Let's write down 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1. Now write AB. What is this? A 4. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What about B? B raised to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore this is what? A4 plus 4A cube B plus 6A square B square plus 4AB cube plus is the expansion for A plus B raised to 4. If it is minus is there, then what to do? You start with plus first. Okay, start with plus. Here we have plus. For example, if I have this, okay, here, then if it is minus, then A minus B whole square will be, start with plus. Here we have plus, minus 2AB, then plus B square. Means start with plus, goes flip. Okay, plus minus and so on. Or similarly, if it is minus, then plus is there, minus plus minus. Okay, keep on going until you finish the term. Similarly, here also plus minus. If it is minus, then plus minus plus minus plus. Okay, it goes on like this. Okay, similarly you can find as many power as you want. Partial triangle values only if you have two terms A and B. Okay, what about if I have three terms? For example, A plus B plus C, the whole square, whole cube, or whole 4. Okay. So in this case, what we can do is you can consider this is somehow x. Okay, here we can say for time being x plus c the whole square. You x1 with the help of this, again this x you have to apply A plus B the whole square once again. Okay, similarly if you have 3 terms or 4 terms or 5 times, by using partial triangle you can expand as much power as you want, whether you have 2 term, 3 term or 4 term. Okay, now let's talk about trigonometry. Trigonometry is very important chapter for prerequisite for a calculus. I have in 2 dimension x or y, and then if I have point P over here, point P is x comma y, it means the x-axis goes over here, this x, and here, and y-axis goes here, y. Now this is what? This is right angle triangle. So if I make this triangle over here, okay, and this is called hypotenuse. This is called hypotenuse. Okay, if this OP, the line segment, makes an angle theta, okay, to the positive x-axis, then we call then sine of theta is equals to, this is what? This is called, we call hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse, and this is altitude, or this is base. Sine of theta is given by altitude upon hypotenuse. Here altitude. Okay, and or you can say altitude is what? P. Here this is say px. Okay, here px upon hypotenuse is OP. Similarly, cos of theta is given by hypotenuse base upon hypotenuse, or you can say OX upon OP. Okay, now if you know sin theta, cos theta, what is tan theta? We have tan theta is what? Tan theta is same as sin theta upon cos of theta. Okay, we have to remember some identities for trigonometric functions. Number 1, we have sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. for all theta, okay, for all theta, this identity is true. Similarly, we have to 1 plus tan square theta equals to what? Sec square theta. You can prove this, okay. Remember, let's prove this. See, left hand side what we have, 1 plus, what, tan is what? Sine by cos. Tan is sine theta upon cos of theta is equals to, if I take LCM, what will we have? Cos square theta plus sine square theta upon cos square theta. Sine square theta plus cos square is same as cos square theta plus sine square theta, that is 1. 1 upon cos square theta is sec square theta. So we have to remember some identities. 1 by cos theta is sec theta. Similarly, sec theta is same as 1 by cos. 1 by sine theta is same as cosec theta. Similarly, 1 by cosec is sine. And then 1 by tan theta is cot theta. Similarly, 1 by cot is same as tan. Okay. And then is equals to, remember, this is same as cot of theta equals to cos theta upon sin theta. Similarly, cot theta you can write cos theta upon sin theta, and then 1 by cos theta upon sin theta is what? You will get this. Okay. So all this you have to remember. So this is same as, so we started left hand side, we are getting right hand side. Okay. So number 3, you have to read 1 plus cot square theta is same as cosec square theta. You can prove also 1 plus cot is what? Cot is same as cos square by sin square. Let's see this. Left hand side, 1 plus cot square theta upon 1 plus cos square theta upon sin square theta is equals to sin square theta plus cos square theta upon sin square theta. 1 by sin square is what? Cosec square theta. Okay. 1 by sin is what? 1 by sin is cosec square theta. If it is square, then square. If it is not square, then not square. Even you can write square also, square also, square, square, square. These are the very important identities, and we have to remember some angles formulas also. So if we have sine of theta, okay. Now consider this, okay. Now over here, let's consider this is 0 degree. Here this is 90 degree, and this is 180 degree, and this is 270 degree, and 0 degree is same as 360 degree. Okay. Now you can rotate anti-clockwise like this. Okay. So like this. Now this is called first quadrant, and this is called second quadrant. This is called third quadrant, and this is called fourth quadrant. Okay. So let's consider first in first quadrant. Okay. Let's consider for time being. Let's consider in first quadrant. In this first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. All means what? We have sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Everything is positive in this quadrant. Means theta lies between 0. Theta lies between 90 and 0. Okay. So all trigonometric functions are positive over here. Okay. We have 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Over here 0 is here, 30, 45 and 60, 90. Okay. So over here we have sine of theta. You have to remember this formula. How to remember, I will tell you. Sine 0 is 0 always. Okay. Sine 0 lies in this line. And here this is 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Okay. What about cos theta? Okay. For cos theta, you reverse this. Okay. You reverse this. This what? Here 1. Here what will come? Root 3 upon 2. Here 1 by root 2. Here will come half. Here become 0. Meaning sine 0 is 0 over here, but cos 0 is 1. Okay. Similarly, sine 30 is half, cos 30 is 1, root 3 by 2. Okay. Now you flip like this. But remember, sine 45 as well as cos 45 is always 1 by root 2. Okay, this in calculus we will be using effectively these fundamentals. Sin theta as well as cos theta lies at same point when theta equals to 45, means 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Okay, so if you know sin and cos, all you can find: sin cos tan, con tan sec, cosec, everything you can find. Sin tan means what? Sin by cos. If you want to find tan 0 degree, sin by cos means 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is undefined. Okay. Similarly, this upon this, everything you can find. Sec is what? 1 by cos. 1 by cos means what? Sec 0 is 1 upon 1 is 1. Similarly, all you can find if you know all these trigonometric functions. Okay. The sine. Okay. What is graph of sine? Remember, if I have x-axis over here, this is x, over here y, sine 0 is over 0 over here. This is sine. Let's see sine x graph. Sine 0 is 0 over here, and it goes like this. Now here this is minus 1, here 1. This is 1 and minus 1. So sine goes maximum at 1, at minimum at minus 1. Here sine 0 is 0. The maximum you get what? Sine of 90 over here. Okay. Again will come down. Okay. Here same. Here 180. Sine 180 is over here. Here we have sine cos. Here we have minus 1, 0. Okay. So sine 180 is here. Sine 180 is 0 over here. Okay. Similarly, it rotates like this. Similarly. Okay. So it goes at maximum 1 and minimum. So the values of this you can find at maximum. You cannot get more than 1. Okay. If it is more than 1, somewhere wrong. Okay. Even it cos also maximum 1 and minus 1. Here cos will be ranging like this. Cos 0 is 1 over here. Cos 0 is 1 over here. So it goes like this. So for that also it has minus 1 and 1. Okay. Even cos theta also. Let's go further into trigonometry. For example, if I want to find what is sine of 120 degree, how to find this? Okay, this I can break into sine of 120 same as 90 plus 30 degree. Okay, so in this scenario we have to use some formulas. So we have some formulas. Number 1, sine of a plus b is equals to sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Or but if it is plus, then if it is minus, then sine of a minus b is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Okay, these two formulas are very important. Now if I add and subtract these two formula, now if I add these two, then this term and this term gets cancelled. What I will have is this plus this. So sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b is equals to, it becomes twice sine a into cos b. Okay, so we have another formula 3. This is formula 1, formula 2, formula 3. Okay, now if I add this one, sine a into cos b, or you can send, what you can do is sometimes you have to use sine a and cos b. Okay, so for that you have to send this whole 2 over here. Okay, otherwise 2 sine a cos b is this formula. Now if I subtract these two, okay, now if I subtract these two, it means if I give minus over here, then sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b is equals to, if I give minus over here, then this and this gets cancelled. Okay, these two gets cancelled. Here minus become plus, minus plus become twice cos a sine b. Okay, this also we have another formula. Okay, this is another formula. And then what about sine of c plus sine of c, number 5. Okay, sine of c plus sine of d is equals to twice sine of c plus d upon 2 sine cos of c minus d upon 2. Means if you have any angle over here, for example, if you have any angles, C and D, A, B are all angles, okay. So it is given by this, and then sine of number 6, sine of C minus sine of D is given by 2. Here will come, if it is minus, then cos will come first, cos C plus D upon 2, sine of C minus D upon 2, okay. Now what about cos, okay. If it is cos C plus cos D, let's see what comes. Cos C plus cos D equals to twice. If it is cos, then whole cos comes. Cos C plus D upon 2, cos C minus D upon 2. Okay. And then what about minus? Cos C minus cos D equals to twice. It will be sine, okay. Sine C plus D upon 2 minus, okay, sine of C minus D upon 2, okay. Why? Because minus, we have sine of minus theta equals to sine theta, okay. Why? Because sine theta is what? Sine theta is odd, we call odd function, okay. Odd function means if f of minus x equals to f of x, then we call odd function, okay. And then even n cos theta is even function, is even. Why? F of minus x equals to, sorry, even minus over here, f of minus x equals to f of x. F of minus x is minus fx, then that's called odd function. Similarly, we have sine of minus theta is what? Minus sine theta, and cos of minus theta is always cos theta, okay. So if you have cos of minus theta is always cos theta we have, okay. So this 8 up to 1 to 8 is very important formula. Let's try some half angle also, okay. Half angle formulas also. Half angle formula, we have sine of 2 theta is equals to 2 sine of theta cos of theta, okay. So remember, if you have 2 theta, then it becomes theta theta, okay. From here, if I want to find what is sine of theta, sine theta is same as, now I need to break this. If it is 2 theta, then theta theta, and theta, then it should be what? Theta by 2 as well as theta by 2. This constant doesn't change, is same as 2 sine of theta upon 2 and cos of theta upon 2, okay. This will be using effectively in calculus, whether it is AB or BC. So if I want to adjust sine theta according to the theta given, then whether it is half angle or it is full angle or double angle, we'll be using this effectively, okay. Number 2, cos of 2 theta is same as cos square theta minus sine square theta, okay. Over here, what is this? Is formula we have, okay. Similarly, what is cos theta? Cos theta is, remember, we have sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. From here, we can find cos square theta is what? 1 minus sine square theta. Now let's use over here 1 minus sine square theta minus sine square theta is equals to 1 minus twice sine square theta, okay. This also important formula, okay. Similarly, if I convert sine square theta equals to what? 1 minus cos square theta, okay. So from here, cos 2 theta in terms of sine square theta, okay. Similarly, cos 2 theta we can find in terms of cos square theta. So here we have cos square theta, sine square you convert into cos square, here 1 minus cos square theta equals to, here this minus minus plus will get twice cos square theta minus 1. So this also we have, okay. So we have cos of 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sine square theta, as well as cos of 2 theta equals to 1 minus equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1. From here, you can find very important formula of sine square theta as well as cos square theta. Let's see. So we have what? We have cos of 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sine square theta, okay. Now I want sine square theta, let's see, okay. I want only sine square theta. This implies, okay, 2 sine square theta equals to, if I send this side, that 1 minus cos of 2 theta, okay. And then therefore sine square theta equals to 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. Okay, this is very important. Okay, sin square theta in terms of cos 2 theta is given by this formula. Similarly, from here we can find cos square in terms of cos 2 theta. Okay, so let's see. Cos of 2 theta is equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1, is implies 2 cos square theta equals to 1. If I send then side, 1 plus cos of 2 theta. Therefore, cos square theta equals to 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. Okay, so this is also sin square theta in terms of cos 2 theta, cos square theta in terms of cos 2 theta. These two are very important. We will be using in calculus effectively. Okay, the most important topic is function. Okay, now what is function? Say if I have y equals to f of x. Okay, for all x belongs to anything. Okay, x for all x. So here is what input values of x. Whenever you have input values of x, if you are getting output values of y, which is defined, okay, which is valid, okay, whenever you put input values of x, it should not happen like infinity, undefined. Okay, so whenever you substitute or whenever you have input values of x, you should have defined values of y, then that is called function. Okay, say for example, let's take simple example over here. For example, if I have any graph here, this is x, o, y, this is here 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is straight line. Okay, say y equals to f of x is a straight line. So whenever you have here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, whenever you choose any values of x tiers, whenever you choose any values of x, you will get its image over here. Okay, whenever okay, so for every specific points you will get its image, defined image. Okay, defined image, that's called function. Okay, this is called simple functions. Okay, we have different type of functions, one functions, injective functions, composition of functions. We'll discuss later on. Okay, now for time being, so if I have a function f of x equals to, for example, x square plus 2. Okay, if I have another function g of x equals to 3x4 plus 9. Okay, now how to find division of functions, how to find multiplication of functions? You can find very easily, right? F of x, you can find f of x into gx. You can find, as well as you can divide. Okay, you can divide this upon this, means you can divide 3x square plus 9 upon x square plus 2. You know what is division algorithm, you know what is addition, you know what is f of x plus minus g of x. Okay, so if for example, if you multiply a constant, for example 5 into f of x will be what? You have to multiply 5 to each and every terms. Okay, these are the basic things for functions. Okay, so let's say set a over here, another set b over here, another set c over here. Okay, so I have a set a, set b, set c. Okay, now my f, okay, now my f is function from a to b. Okay, here this from here to here it carries by f, and here z. Okay, here what is z? Z is from b to c. Okay, now you can define, for example, if I have x over here. Okay, this x, it comes over here, this x become what? My f of x. Okay, now let's say f of x equals to y, then over here, then z of y. Okay, this become what? My z of y. Okay, z of y. Therefore from here to here, okay, here is what? G compose f. We call this is G compose f. Okay, now z of y means what? Z of y is what? My f of x. Okay, therefore this is called G compose f. So therefore G compose f is from a to c. Okay, now let's take some example. If you want to find f here, G compose f, let's find. Okay, let's find what is this. G f of x is this, g of x is this. Now let's find G compose f of x is same as g of f of x. Okay, Now z. What is f of x? F of x is what? X square plus 2. Okay. Now you consider this as x for time being in gx. Okay. Here instead of x you have to write x you have to write x square plus 2 and over here. Okay. So therefore this will come 3 into here x square plus 2 raised to 4 plus 9. Okay. So this is my g compose f. So more functions of g compose of f compose z as well as inverse of these functions, one functions, injective functions, onto functions, we'll discuss in the next upcoming videos. If you like my video, please like and do share as much as you can. Thank you for your support. Thank you.